Hi guys, my name is Avramenko. I'm a PhD and a senior lecturer at Lomonosov Moscow State University. I have already been to a few ITEFL conferences, and if I have the opportunity to go there in 2017, I hope, like with the previous experiences, I would gain invaluable knowledge from my colleagues from abroad, and I will have the opportunity to share it and disseminate it with the teachers from all over Russia through our professional development online courses and through free webinars which our university provides, and I'm honored to be a tutor at them. Moreover, next year we are launching a new program of teacher training for teachers from all over the country again, because according to the new national standards, all teachers at school need to have some kind of pedagogical module, and it will be such kind of. So I really need some new practical experience and some new tips and ideas. And now, if you don't mind, I really want to comment on my small mind map about the brilliant presentation by Claire Rose entitled "Why MOOC? Teacher Development Through Global Social Interaction." Because before I start speaking about it, I do want to express my gratitude to ITEFL and to the British Council for the possibility to watch the Learning Technology Special Interest Group event on this site. And of course, you have this review on the presentation in the written form, but I do believe that as we're speaking about learning technologies, it's better to save your time just to comment on it orally as well. So turning to the topic of the report, it's important to figure out that the speaker, Claire Rose, focuses on the limitations and opportunities of MOOCs in comparison to face-to-face courses within the domain of teacher development. Claire's presentation consists of three main parts devoted to the following issues: the principles that stand behind the acronym MOOCs, also the theoretical basis, and some practical tips coming from the British Council Teacher Development MOOC. As stated above, firstly, the presenter dwells on the idea that the letters that stand for MOOC, Massive Open Online Courses, include both the limitations and the opportunities. For example, according to her, being open for the course means at the same time being inclusive but diverse in terms of the participants' goals. Secondly, she proceeds with the theory. She explains the development of constructivism through social media to the theory of connectivism, which stands as basis for MOOCs according to her. Here Claire quotes one of the founders of this particular theory, George Simmons, who wrote, "Learning is a network influenced by socialization and technology." The speaker also draws our attention to Simmons's view of the desire to learn as a vital component of the whole learning process. Finally, to illustrate the given theory, Claire presents the content of the British Council MOOC for teachers, and she emphasizes that the necessity of interactive activities after each of the input items, such as videos, interviews, or resources. Moreover, after it, an interaction pattern is given as a tip for the listeners, and it includes three levels: engagement, first of all, then motivation to reflect on the former experience, professional and personal, and finally, on the third level, some food for thought and for lifelong development and learning. The presenter provides some data from the feedback of the British Council MOOC graduates. However, she underlines that this is just the opinion of the active participants, who appeared to have been indeed positive to each other and to the students. So Claire enlarges her argument by considering self-motivation and self-discipline as a chief challenge and guarantee for success and in a really interactive MOOC. Having mentioned various tools for synchronized as well as non-synchronized interaction, such as vocal recording, social networks, Padlet sharing, online portfolios, etc., the speaker brings us to the conclusion that despite certain limitations, people prove to be capable of learning from each other, using the input as a starting point for conversation. So I'm really sorry that I decided not only to present myself, but also to present my review in an oral format, but I do believe that it would save your time not reading the whole text. Thank you very much for your attention and for the opportunity to watch all those videos from the previous conference.